Hey, welcome back, folks. This is Babbage Nader. We're in the long dark, continuing our cave dweller run. We are super heavy right now. I think it's because we have too much coal. No, it's not because we have too much coal. We have too much other stuff, I think. Probably should repair that. We have a little bit of meat, but I think we're still... Yeah, we got the intestinal parasites. 32. Our problem, we're down to 4 matches. Crumbling highway. Daytime. We have lots of meat, we just don't have any means of moving it all. Nor can we eat most of it. But we don't have to worry about wolves because we killed them. So yeah, if you're new to this channel, I'm Babbage Nader. I'm a writer, a computer programmer, a translator, a creative writing coach, and currently a Masters of Library and Information Science student at UBC. Also the author of 2 books of poetry and do a lot of other stuff. And a lot of D&D. Yeah. And this is our challenge. There we go. Very simple. We have to sleep outdoors. We can visit indoor spaces and loot them. We should try to build bases in each region, which we kind of did. We established ourselves pretty well here. Why can't I access this guy? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oof, that was annoying. I'm honestly debating whether or not we actually want to carry the meat around with us. Guts are useful. Meat is extra weight. Might just want to take more torches and travel lighter. Are we for food? We have 19 cattails left. That would buy us a couple days. Okay, I'm going to go with the drop the meat option. Make some new torches.
Perfect.
Okay, I think we may just drop a liter of water as well. Okay, now we're kind of moving along. Uh-oh. No! We have even fewer matches now. We have bad luck with matches. So many misstrikes. How did we miss the torch? I don't know. It's frustrating. So we have 3 matches left. We need a fire striker. Maglins would be great. So let's see, our options are to go to PV or to go to Mystery Lake. And honestly, I think we should go to Mystery Lake. As much as I'd like to get a good run at PV, I think Mystery Lake would get us Fire Striker or Maglins pretty quickly. Maybe some extra matches too. Can't believe we lost all our matches already. Yeah, nothing. You know, I didn't even check to see who else was streaming tonight. Is it just going to be a slow night, I wonder? Okay, let's see if we have Mr. Bear up. There's a wolf coming for us over here. Oh man, we can't really let that go, can we? More food. Food we can eat. Missed him, I think. Did we get a point for shooting the deer? We did. Okay, so... Okay, here you go. Figures. Coming for us? He's going away from us. Okay, interesting. Nope, it's coming back. It is going away from us.
Come on, little fire. Come on, little fire. Come on.
Oh man, 12 and a half. That's so much meat we could use. And yet we have no time. Are we going to have to go back? Might have to go back. Back into Crumbling Highway for another night. Maybe that's what we have to do. With enough food, we're fine. There. Is that the bear? Can't tell. I think it's just the wolf circling out there. $25, $5. $14.27. Okay, we're running out of time here. There's no way we can get to shelter on this side in time. That's 16. Got most of the meat off of this guy. Okay, we're gonna try to get back to the other side. At least we've killed everything on the other side, so we can stay safely there. Our biggest problem is we just have a limited range. It's too difficult to get anywhere right now in the fog and darkness. So we are going to just have to head to one of the caves. But at least we don't have to worry about wolves. I don't know if that deer is going to be here when we get back. He might be gone completely, but at least the meat will be out there. I knew harvesting that deer would be, well, it was definitely too much of a temptation to pass up, but yeah, it did kind of screw us up. Now we have only a couple matches left and a long ways to go. Well, we should go pick up the water we dropped because we'll need it now. Yep, fire is the real issue here. This lack of means to start fires is going to jeopardize this entire run. Second time already we've almost out of matches. We need to go someplace and just pick up a ton of matches. But to do that, you really have to travel.
Rest suit, I'm gonna faint.
Still a long ways to go. Yeah, ordinarily we just sleep in the basement, but we can't, so gotta find our way to a cave. Oh, fire is our problem. We need to figure out what we're going to do about fire. Soon we'll be wandering around without any fire. That's not good. Hey, M squared. Yes, we're on day 17 of this rather silly challenge where we can only sleep in caves, mines, and outdoor spaces. Which I've discovered makes leaving Crumbling Highway hard because we've got caves here, and then there's a long stretch in Coastal Highway before you get to someplace else that you can take shelter in. Basically, you can take the caves that lead you out of the region. There's like a cave that's midway up a climb, but like no one uses that. There's cars if you're lucky and the fires don't go out. But yeah, it really does put a damper on things. We'll just eat everything. Lighten our load. But we're low on torches, and we're low on, well, not low on water yet, so. I'm inventing my own. I mean, this is kind of loosely based on Outerloper, which is basically Interloper, but you're not allowed to go inside anything. And if you're going through a transition cave, you can't loot it. We're not doing that extreme version. We're doing, it's Interloper. You can loot indoor spaces, you just can't sleep there. And in the first 24 hours, you have a grace period where you are allowed to sleep once in an indoor space. But after that, the rest of the challenge, you will never get to do that again. And it is, I like it because it really does force me to think differently about the game and about my strategies. I get comfortable always camping the same places, and when you can't do that, then it's really interesting. Like, I have my default path that I would probably take, and now I can't do a lot of what I want to do. So, now this raises the question, and we're also really short on matches right now, so. We've got like 2 matches left and 1 flare. You know, that's not really a recipe for survival. There's a lot of wildlife. Yeah, it's great if you have an ample supply of firewood. you know, or matches, or fire striking, something. We've got lots of fuel. That's good for us. But yeah, so what'd you think of Coastal Highway? Were there parts that you liked? Things that you would go and check out, spend more time with? There's, Coastal Highway Desolation Point have bears. Possibly even a moose. You almost got mauled by the bear. Too hot, too cold, just right. I want those books still. Guess we have to take more. Oh, keep holding terrible torches here. Wow. Hey, YOLO. Sleep. No, much recovered. $44. Yeah, there was nothing left on that. Okay, one bandage. No cloth left. We forgot to put the we should have been curing our guts and hides, and we totally forgot to do that. What's the difference between making burdock tea and reishi tea? Let's see here. Burdock tea. So burdock can be eaten on its own, and then you can turn into a burdock tea. No, these are cooking pots. Where do they have prepared burdock tea? Where does the burdock tea go? Will they just list it here? I guess so. Yeah, so it can also serve as an antibiotic tea. So the nicest thing about burdock is that you can eat it for more calories, you know, in its prepared state before you make it into tea. So it is both a food and optionally a tea. Whereas reishi is just pretty much a tea. Yeah, so like if you turn it into a tea, you're not going to get as many calories out of it, but it's like a backup antibiotic, so. Hey, M Squared, thanks for the sub. Do appreciate it. Here, it's been a while since we did a shout out for you, so let's do a shout out.
This is funny. Anyways, how you living, Frosty? How you living? Oh, you came to the struggle bus stream. Let's try to deal with my situation. I got a sprained wrist. Or I can wrap it or wait 2 hours. Wrap it.
Let's warm up here for an hour. We can pass time, we just can't sleep here. But this is one way that we can gain our warmth before we head out again. Well, hopefully it's more than just learning what not to do, because occasionally that's what I find myself teaching myself what I shouldn't be doing. It's like, that's a bad idea. So yeah, previously, last stream, which was, what, Wednesday night? We cleared this entire area, killed all the wolves with our brand new, freshly crafted bow. So that's why this region is safe for us to travel without torch and carry food around with us. But, yeah. We were planning to just exit the region, go straight to either, Winding River to go into, is that right? Winding River? No, it's to Ravine. So either go to the Ravine or go to is it Winding River? It takes us to Pleasant Valley? Yeah, it is. Oh, really? Okay. Hopefully that's yeah, I think that's kind of the key part of the community is we're really good at connecting people with other people. So things you should not do is like misstrike multiple times and lose most of your matches. So we're back down to only 2 matches again, which is not ideal. Let's see. 3 matches. We have 3 matches. Now, there are some players that are able to stretch 3 matches out over 30 days. I'm usually not that person. Yeah, you would get really toasted really fast, I think. Okay. 3 matches. We will decide when we need to switch to torch. Is our dead deer still out there? I'm hoping that the dead deer is still out there. I should at least be able to snack. Oh, I do not like all this fog. This fog says I have no idea where the bear is. -8. Are we warm enough in here? What if we slept in our sleeping bag for an hour? This is scary, right? You can't see the bear. I think we have to go with the... Deer is still out there.
Jeez, this is cold.
Are we gonna get a wolf coming in? Cooking 3. Good job, folks. Cooking 3. We should show up late to the party. Yeah. Okay, here comes the wolf. Uh-oh. Could be a bear as well. When the wolf spooks like that, and you're not wearing a wolf coat, odds are there's a bear around. Trying to leave a pretty wide berth here. But finally we get some visibility here. Let's see if we can Hey, Ocelot. Good to see you. It's been a while. We'll take that. Then we don't have to chase them around. And we improve our archery. Where are you, bear? Okay, let's see here. Shout out Ocelot. Good to see you.
Stupid deer.
Yeah, we actually finished
What the
roll with
heck?
it. It was amazing. Took us 303 days.
I wonder if it'll let me shoot him with the flare gun.
We finished in
I
Black
can hit
Rock
him with
after
a
a
rock.
13-day stay.
He's just not going anywhere, is he?
Yeah, so we finally got it. We finally finished it off. And so now we're doing a new challenge called Cave Dweller. And basically, it's like Outerloper Lite. You can loot indoor spaces, you just can't sleep there. You can sleep indoors in the first 24 hours of your run, but after that, never again. So one time, one night, you get to sleep indoors. After that, you're on your own. And it makes traveling through some of these regions a real pain. Like, coastal highway's a problem because there's a long distance between where you start and where the caves are going to be. So, like, basically, what we want to do... I think we're going to head to the island here. We'll try to make a run up Bear Creek, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. So we did it. We made it right all the way up to the end. Yeah, we got the bedroll. We stole it from Scruffy's cave, and so that was lucky. Desolation Point yielded us a, got us into there. So we have a bedroll. We have a lantern with lots of fuel, but we're down to 2 matches. So we've got some problems with fire right now. But we had like 4 false starts before we finally got this one to work. I can't see where Mr. Bear is. So yeah, this one has been fairly lucky. We're gonna keep this island between us and the bear. How dwellest thee in caves, cave dweller? Well, that's the real challenge for this part. We're running low on daylight, and we've got a long ways to go before we get to another cave. We're also packing a bunch of guts with us right now. Daylight? None of that happening. I spent a good part of my week working on, so I have like a final group project for my database design class, in which we, having spent, you know, the last several weeks designing out a database to serve a particular need. In our case, we decided we'd build a database and a set of tables for managing or helping a person turn a Instagram RPG dice shop into more of a web store. So like a more robust database system for the whole thing. And so we got through the design phases, and now we're at the implementation stage. And I kept on thinking about like how it'd be nice to just have like that it was very tedious to put together the sample data sets for the different tables in the database. And then I started thinking, you know, I could write a JavaScript program that generated them. And then it just got more and more like complex and sophisticated. So 3 days, fast forward 3 days, I now have a web page where I have a JavaScript program that produces not just the table of customers, which is populated with names that are produced by my random, like they're loosely based, well, not loosely, very much based on my RPG name generator. And so they have like interesting names. I try to restrict it to mostly names that would feel in place. But then it also creates realistic sounding, rules conforming email addresses. It also has, it produces phone numbers, and the phone numbers all use valid area codes, and I'm trying to think what else is in there. The addresses, the cities and the provinces and the postal codes all work. Like they're all pretty consistent with the actual one. So I put a lot of effort into making it look realistic in terms of the data. And then I also had it start producing. So effectively what I ended up doing by the end of it was making something of a string version of a database system. Like, so yeah, I ended up simulating a lot of stuff, you know, as opposed to just interfacing with the actual database. Really, the tip-ups are kind of broken. Yeah, I'm kind of curious too. Like every time I take a break from working on Twine, I come back to it with a better sense of what I would do differently. And then I have to avoid like the, I blame Charles Babbage for doing this too, but basically, instead of finishing what you're supposed to be working on, you look at it and then you think, oh, there's an even better way to do this. Look, there's the ship! I've never seen the ship. The boat's here. What? We've got the boat here. What in the world? I've heard rumors about this. I've just never seen it. Look, it's even got fish here, too. Don't sink on me, boat. Look at all this stuff in here. Yeah, there's a door here, too. Hey, imagine if this became my base. Okay, really what I want is matches. It would be really awesome if you delivered some matches to me, man. Come on. Nothing. 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 Okay, that's a little disappointing.
I can't carry this any further.
Oh, there's too much stuff. I'm way too heavy. Wow, how did I get so heavy? Oh, it's because these things are huge. Man. The boat's the best thing ever. I need to keep moving though. I hate to say it, but I don't think I have capacity to carry all that stuff. We'll drop this one. I need to make more time. Yeah, the boat's awesome, and at the same time, I don't have enough matches to justify staying here. Okay, so let's see. We can make it to the mine. That's our next movement, I think. So I think we go to the mine, stay overnight at the mine, and then we will make the rest of the trip up to either Pleasant Valley or to Mystery Lake. Yeah, I think I dropped them, so hopefully they'll be back there later on. Unlike Roll With It, there's no rules about how long I have to stay in each region, so there is definitely that advantage. Imagine if I was stuck here for 20 days with 2 matches. That would be brutal. Aaron and I would cook them if I had a place to stay, but I don't. I have to make it to the closest mine or cave, and closest one is the mine up here, and that's still a bit of a walk in this wind. And we don't have enough coal to sleep the night out in a fishing hut, so that's not going to work either. Oh, we're cold again, aren't we? Great. Okay, next fishing hut, we're going to warm up some tea. Yeah, roll with it. Got finished. 303 days. 13 days in Blackrock at the end. We made it work. We finished it off in the prison. Man, we're getting beaten up here in the wind. Should have. Well, we got one fish to cook. It's all archived on the YouTube channel. I don't think we really want to shoot him, do we? No. Go away. What did I roll? 13 days. 13 days in Blackrock, which is a pretty sizable
Come on,
chunk.
fire!
Not as bad as the 17 I once rolled with Dynasty. But 13 was still a respectable. It wasn't cheaping it out at all. We legitimately stayed it out. One hour. Okay, I guess we're going with coal here. I'm hoping this doesn't turn into a storm here. That's the easiest way to transport it. Oops. I think we'll just try to stash this in the, Oh, much better without that. Yeah, eating 4 kilos of meat. Fish meat. That's the trick. I don't like this. Ugh. 303 is the record to beat. 303. .303, and I had some pretty awful stays in there too. That 20 days in airfield followed by 20 days in zone of contamination is not something to sneeze at. It was very, very brutal. See you in 6 months. Yeah, it does take a while to master that, but yeah. Yeah, I will have to try it again. This time with scurvy, right? Because when I started it, it was before scurvy was implemented, and so that was one thing I didn't have to deal with. Okay, we are cold. We are very stinky. But we do have a home. We did it, folks. We made it. We made it to home. Okay. There we go. Okay, so let's see. What are we dropping here? We are dropping... That's cured, that's cured, these are cured, this is not. And then... Pile of guts. Then... Rabbit, 2 wolves. Okay, let's do a quick survey, see if there's any new coal kicking around here. Oh, but we do have our pry bar now, so we can actually do this. And there was nothing in there. It was just disappointment. I really need a fire striker, but I think we'll have to go to Mystery Lake to do that. I don't think there's any new coal. Oh, there is new coal. Look at that. So, a little bit of new coal makes our life a little bit easier. Read that. So on a previous visit here, we actually got to go and stay downstairs in the, when the Aurora was running. We went and explored in the lower part of the mine, which was kind of fun. Okay, we definitely need more matches, more torches. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go make some more torches and some water. Okay. Okay. No.
Come on, little fire.
Work already.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Wow, that didn't...
Try in different spots, see if we can get any better. Okay. We just want to get the fire going.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
We should be almost at far starting 3.
Feels like night is coming.
1, 2, 3. You only have 4 working torches? Wow. So many crappy torches. Try to keep my torches at 24% and up. Yeah.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Okay. Oh, I should have drunk the herbal tea. Oops. Okay, let's see what we got here. There's stuff I would like to do, I just can't do it. Where are we at? Far starting is almost at a 3. That would be pretty awesome. Oh no, we haven't. We should do that. Okay, what is it at? We have killed 3 wolves, 1 rabbit. So we picked up an extra wolf today. But yeah, we're actually, we would do more hunting. It's just that we're basically out of matches, so that means, yeah, unfortunately, There's not really a point in hunting if you can't cook anything. Hmm. We only have one herbal tea. Okay, do I have a birch bark tea? I do have some birch bark tea. I just need to make it. See what we have to deal with here. Let's stay inside for a little bit longer. I'm just going to food for a couple hours. That's cured now. Guts are not cured. Okay. Perfect mag lens weather if we had a mag lens. Kind of gusty still though. Two matches. Gonna try to sneak over this way and hopefully not trigger any wolves. Where are we going? Where are we going? Ravine to Mystery Lake? Or are we going Pleasant Valley? I think Mystery Lake has a better odds for us to find Maglins and Fire Striker. Okay, I think we'll try... Should we go up there? Already been up there. What's close to Pleasant Valley? There's a cave close to Pleasant Valley up there. This one... be food, but no matches. Well, no, the ravine would be food, no new matches, but there's a trailer we haven't searched yet. At least I don't think we searched it. Yeah. I think trying to rush through the Mystery Lake makes sense. Oh, but where's the cave that we'll stay in? We'll have to stay in Ravine. And then when we get to Ravine, where are we going to sleep? Well, I guess the closest cave we'd have would be up at the Overlook. And that's not great.
Did I say I
Pleasant
hate
Valley.
because I really do.
I think we're doing Pleasant Valley. I don't know. Well, I want a Fire Striker. Ugh. They're both bad choices. I know if we went to Pleasant Valley, we'd have access to a cave almost immediately. That would be really good. There's a cave on the hill that we can use. In Mystery Lake... Mystery Lake, we would have a harder time.
Horse.
Yeah, we'd have a harder time. You know what? We've already been up here because we got the... We already got the whatchamacallit. The cattails. So we've already been up here. That was a waste. Okay. I don't know. This is kind of a bad setup. Like, Ravine will be fine. We'll have caves to sleep in. I just don't know what the best choice is going to be. Ravine, we also might find something in the train car, in the rail car. So, yeah. It's not impossible. We may still make this work. Hypothermia, still early stages. We out of the wolf range right now? Warm up some teas.
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
Hey, welcome in. Oops. The wolf is back. Man. That's not going to work, is it? He's really excited about all the guts I'm carrying. Yep. That was a bad shot. It's two really bad shots. Okay, we'll at least warm up for a little bit. Well, welcome in. I'm having a hard time reading your usernames. The red on black is not working for me right now. Mustafa! Oh, okay. Good to see you again, Mustafa. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing this silly challenge where we have to sleep in caves and mines. Can't sleep indoors. If we had more cloth, we'd make some snow shelters. But we're low on cloth. We're actually out right now. Yep. So let's go to ravine. Because at least there's caves at the ravine, right? Yeah, we already dug that up. Okay. Yeah, Fire Striker matches Maglin, something. We need more means of starting fires. Even if it's nothing more than a another flare. We just need to make certain we have more ways to start fire because we're running out. Running out's not a good feeling.
God, I could eat a horse.
So I think once we make it to our cave in the ravine, we will wrap up the stream there. And then we'll have to figure out what we're going to do. Ooh. The weather is at least holding together here. Okay, we're up top. Just have to cross into ravine. Where did we start? You know, we started off in DP, so yeah, we haven't been Mystery Lake yet. Thanks, Mustafa. We'll have a good stream. Yeah. Doing what we can. Get to head off across the trestle bridge in a little bit. Everyone's favorite detour. Look at that view on the thin rail that's still connected. Whew.
Where can I find something to eat?
Okay. I'm feeling like the first time we can make a travois, we should make a travois, just so that we have that means of carrying things, large quantities of meat around, and other supplies. Because it's a shame, right, that we had to leave some stuff behind. I did cross over here once already. So I did go Ravine Trestle. So we were briefly here. I don't think we looted this place very well, though. I think we just came in because we needed a cave. Oh, I bet you that's what it was. We came in because we had to sleep in a cave, and there was nowhere else to sleep. So we did this. Yep.
Sure getting cold.
At least we're not crossing in the dark in a blizzard, right? There we go. Which I have done before. It's not fun. I think most people have some story of an early mistake where they fell off the trestle bridge, so I have one of those too. Thankfully, it wasn't a run I was deeply invested in. It was one that had started off really well, and then I was rather exuberant about crossing the bridge and totally misjudged where I was supposed to switch the rails. And just sidestepped and then blah, fell all the way down to the bottom and died. Not as great a story as Big Fish, who I was actually there in stream watching him as he did this. He moved towards the trestle bridge and then decided that it was time to roll a cigarette. So he took his hands off the keyboard to roll the cigarette, forgetting that he had set up auto walk on Astrid. And Astrid just much to his horror, as he was partway through rolling the cigarette and looking up again at the screen, he realized that Astrid walked off and just fell into the depths. So smoking kills. Astrid, at least. Yeah. And definitely don't don't roll cigarettes while crossing the bridge. That's the height of hubris. So we teased him a lot about that too. I mean, he's a really good player, a really fantastic player, and so even like some really amazing TLD players have had their moments of carelessness and plunging to their death in the trestle bridge. Yeah, Prof. Niels did that too. He had a bunch of his old saves that he decided randomly determined which ones would live and which ones would die, and some of them had to face horrific ends, like falling off of the bridge. So, yep, because they were not going to be usable unless you used the Wayback, or not the Wayback, the time machine feature to roll back to an earlier build. But you'd lose all the functionality from the new build, so yeah. Didn't really make sense. I mean, technically this is something of a cave. We could sleep here. But in a blizzard situation, this place is still something of a death trap. Yeah, Dunn does that. He like leaves Will out there and then he works on his writing. Oh boy. Definitely getting to the point where I need to take my rest. Okay, so we should make it to the cave in time to wrap up our stream. Probably have to spend some time cooking up some more water, making some more torches. Ooh. Only 6 torches left. Let's see. Got a little bit of time. Going through to Mystery Lake. Mystery Lake, I'm pretty confident is going to have lots of chances for some sort of additional fire. Whether it's a fire striker or matches or maglens. Someone's got to have something. Yeah, this is such an amazing community. I had grown nostalgic for the game. I'd taken a long break from it, and I decided I'd start watching people play it on Twitch. And when I saw just how wonderful the community was, and how like supportive that people are of each other, and how much fun people were having, streaming and chatting, I was like, I think I want to stream now too. So I decided I'd go back into the game, and that was like almost 3 years ago. So really glad that I did. It's been such a great experience. Dunn is pretty funny. is. I wish I could catch more of his streams. Missed this one, huh? Okay, so what we're going to try to do, I think, is we're going to try to cross over to the other side, because I don't think I've looted the other side. And we will try our luck. Well, I try. I try to... Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Unusual placement, but we'll take it.
Come on, little fire.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too, is recognizing that it's not just you. Like, some people stream and they just forget that there are other people there, but like it really is an opportunity to be engaged with other people. To have conversations. And I think that's one of the things. The game is already so much about being isolated and cut off that there's something nice about being able to share that with other people. Okay, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Let's see. Yeah, the pandemic. Yeah, the pandemic definitely was a mixed blessing. It did allow more people. It's too frozen to harvest any other way, so we'll just harvest it with a knife. Oh, Wisik, what am I doing? The meat's going to be cooked by then. Oh, barely got it in time. Yeah, I like this. I like the roll with it challenge, but it is definitely not for everyone. Okay. Okay. Let's try to make it to the other side.
Oh, I'm starving.
How can they make this so hard to traverse here? Do we have to do it differently now? Oh, there it is. Most of what you play would be considered boring. I mean, I've definitely experimented with streaming some other things, and some things that I find mildly interesting or enjoyable clearly do not have an audience here on Twitch, and that's okay. It's okay. There's some other ones that I thought about streaming if I had more time in my schedule, and I actually just gave notice earlier this week for my current position. Oh, we should go down there at some point, but not right now. Yeah, so I'm leaving my position as a writing consultant for the University Writing Center and moving on to a position with the, it's called the Digital Scholarship in the Arts team. And so basically it allows me to collaborate. We'll pick this one up when the weather's not so bad and when we have some more sticks. Yeah, so basically I'm on a team with other people, and we are support for the entire university, faculty, departments, graduate students in the developing of digital humanities projects. So, there's a variety of things that are, somewhat in the humanities range, that then engage with either large data sets or require like a database to manage or need some sort of a website infrastructure or a portal or something like that to support the project. People in the humanities, a lot of them are not very tech savvy. That's not really a huge news flash, but that tends to be the case. And so they have these ideas, but they're not certain how to implement them. And so this team that I'm joining is basically responsible for providing consultations and helping them develop a plan. And then if they need assistance, to step in where needed, to help get things off the ground, but then also develop like a manual or a guide for them so that they know how to continue forward on their own or how to recreate it in the future. So that type of work. It's really right up my alley in terms of what I want to do with my library science degree. And so this is basically a job that gives me opportunities to do what I want to do in the future, while also providing me additional training in whatever tools and skills I don't have already, which is fantastic. And they want me. They really, really want me to be there. So that's great too. Road Warden.
The sun is setting.
No, I haven't. I'll have to take a look into it though. This summer, I want to spend my May, June. Oh no, we're going to lose our torch here, aren't we? Trying to walk sideways to avoid losing my torch. Will it work? I don't know.
I can't feel my feet.
But I do know that this is not where you want to get stuck in a blizzard. This cave is not warm. We will have to use our coal. Stay warm. Ah, we lost our torch right at the end, right where we were just about at the finish line here. Great. Oh, there's a rope here.
I need to find food.
2. Okay, so... Okay. 1 match. Is it going to get much colder than this? Okay. I really don't want to die in my sleep, but I'm worried that that's going to be our fate. It's holding at -2. Do we risk it? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. We've got 2 stims. I'm going to use a stim here. Do some recovery here. And then when it finishes off, oh, we also have all our extra stuff here that we can drop. Oops. Yep, it's gonna drop. There's nothing we can do about that. Using our last match so we don't freeze to death overnight. This sucks.
Come on, Wildfire. Come on.
Things are pretty dire. Oh, well that's good news. One good thing happened out of all that. Though we're pretty much out of these anyways. All we have is crappy torches. Yeah, TLD is really, for me, it's the game that will keep on giving. Oh, we should definitely make some birch bark tea. We got water going here. I really hope this thing doesn't last all night long. 3. Okay. Four hours, that's what we can manage. It's not ideal, but we'll take it. Still going strong, even if we're not. So it's like, oh, finally a break in the wind. Okay. We need to find more firewood or coal or something. Oh, look at that. We missed that earlier. Okay, that buys us a little bit more time. 2 hours now. Where are sticks? Birch bark. Let's see. Keep looking for sticks and not seeing them. Okay, guess we're back to the cave. So we have a rope we can go down into the lower ravine. There's another cave there. Well, that wasn't that successful. But 2 hours is 2 hours. We'll take that. Yeah, we would have done so much better if we could have actually taken a 10-hour straight rest, but no. Had interrupted to go looking for firewood and failing for the most part. I don't know. 25 minutes. Okay. Did cultures feed their citizens sawdust? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Sawdust is kind of specific. I mean, yeah, I mean, there's definitely, like, the Egyptians made their bread beer, right? Their alcohol with bread content, and that was meant to, both to nourish and to fill them, in a relatively inexpensive way. Okay, I think I'm going to have to YOLO this. I'm going to just have to hope that there's no new blizzard in the morning. Because we need a couple more hours sleep, but we don't have a couple more hours fire. Be nice if we did. Nice if we could save this until the morning. Because we're effectively out of matches. Yeah. We're out of matches. We have one flare. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. Do we try stepping out there again and see if we can... Oh, we have a little bit more visibility now. Try to save the fire down to the last embers here. Nine minutes. Yeah. What are we doing here? Oh, so I guess that's what you're asking. Is what's in the game, you know, based on anything in particular? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Wouldn't surprise me if people have tried to do that, like mix it in with flour or mix it in with other things. I mean, the way we've got cheap pizzas are often filled with milk fats and other things like that. Okay, we'll try this. So I hate the fact that we're going to lose our fire. We don't really have a way to save it at this point. We could burn a book. Let's see if we save it with the book. "51 minutes, not quite an hour. We could just get to an hour." Oh, I think I forgot to take the water off. Oh well. Anyways, I don't think we're gonna get this. Oh, actually, maybe we just go. Maybe we just go. It's gotta be almost enough daylight, right? No, not quite enough. Okay. Okay. I think I have a plan for how to end this stream. We have low visibility, but not no visibility. Sun is rising. Can make out our path here somewhat. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick pass by the rail car, see if there's flares or anything at all we can use there. Then we're going to head out of the ravine into the into Mystery Lake. And we will just duck inside of the trailer as soon as we get there. And wrap up the stream there. So. Okay. Yeah, it was like we couldn't afford to rest because we would lose our torch. And our torch is the last fire we have other than the flare. So this is it. Unless we find matches, fire strike or something. This is not looking good for us. It's a lot of saplings. try to grab as many cattails as we can too. Yeah, we already have a hammer. We actually don't need to forage for a long time now. Guess we could have left the hammer behind. Oh, there's deer. There we go. Yay, we are done with carrying tinder. We need fire strike or magland something over here. I don't know if it's likely. I really don't. But other than that, it's going to be Mystery Lake to the rescue. But we need a lot more torches to make this work. Means we need a lot more sticks and fuel. Well, we should get some fuel, now I think about it. Because there's some broken, like, reclaimed wood here that we can use. And there's probably some coal somewhere around on the path here.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Okay, please be good. Nothing. Metal scrap, we can fix our saw.
I'm not
Solve
gonna
our
be able to carry
food
this load for
problem,
much
but
longer.
not solving our... Did we already pick up everything? Yeah, we did.
Oh, so cold.
Nope, no, we're not warm anymore. Okay. But, light is coming in, so we can see our way around. Let's check the one backpack. And then we're going to exit out and head to a trailer and close out the stream. It'll be nice because we'll be able to dump all the hides and guts down in an indoor space and not have to carry them around with us. And the hope is that we can spend some quality time. Actually, maybe we'll go just directly into the dam. Okay.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
Does, Astrid. Does.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Okay, let's see here. Come on, matches. Please be matches. Whetstone. I mean, that's cool. That runs where we ran out of whetstones, so it is nice to see them, but...
One little fire. Oh, lucky day. This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
How close are we? Minus 16. We're not going to get warm at all. Nope. Yeah, I'm not even close. No coal. We're out of luck. Let's just leave the water here. Take the torches and go.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, this is definitely about strategizing where you can sleep safely, but it's also a lot about making certain that you keep enough firewood and coal and, you know, just make plans to hold it together. We're not doing a great job at this point. We're just too cold. So we're now in fragile territory here. Our best move, honestly, is to go to the dam. And we may have to use our other stim to do it. Because none of our teas are... We weren't able to cook any of our teas. We're so low on water, so... Well, to start off okay, getting the bedroll early helped, but we got hurt by having some really bad luck with matches. We lost maybe about 4 or 5 to miss strikes. That's just a lot. That's like amateur hour. Uh-oh. Okay, we got a new problem. We're going to be exhausted when we come in here. let's go with the dam as being the best option since there's a quick path to the winding river cave. Or do we want to loot these first? No, let's focus on getting into the dam first. We're just a wolf magnet right now, and we don't want to be.
So tired.
But we can't even sleep in the dam. This is so brutal.
I am so hungry.
Three meters in the red. That's not a good feeling. Yeah, the only place we can really heal up around here is going to be going to the... making it through the dam and... yeah. Okay. Let's do a quick look here. Let's drop all our guts and our hides. We can solve our water problem really fast. That one's not an issue. Just worried about matches and fire starting.
This will come
And
handy.
there's our fire. Okay, so this is now much more doable. Okay. Good stuff.
I think I can use this.
Oh, can opener.
I could use this.
More food. Okay, we will leave the rest of the looting for later, but we'll just do another pass through here to see if there's anything we missed. And then we will exit and re-enter to mark our save. But yeah, at least we got matches, so that's turned things around. Okay, so let's finish up here. We are on day 20.
Starting to feel numb.
Okay, so we'll save here. We'll read one poem to wrap up. Although I'm kind of tired, but we'll do it. Okay, let's see. This is day 20. Okay, so we made the right choice to come here because we got the matches. So then we'll sleep in Winding River and then come back. Hopefully rebuild ourselves by then. But I can't believe we had to use up 2 stims on this stream. Okay, so let's see here. That is saved. Let's go find, well, actually, let's read one thing and then we will be done for the night and raid someone else. Let's see, poem chooser. kind of a heavy one to end off the night with. Maybe we'll do something different. Then again, there's this realization of most of what I write is kind of heavy. Okay, we'll choose something a little bit different. This is Assembly from Babbage's Dream. Oops, come on, go away. That's what I want. This is the one I want to go away. Ugh, motor skills. Okay, so this is Assembly. This comes from Babbage's Dream, my second book of poetry, published by Sundress Publications in 2017. This is from a series of poems inspired by programming terms. Assembly here refers to the assembly language, which is the lowest, next to binary, the next lowest level of machine code. But this is also begins with an epigraph, a line from the New Testament, from Acts 2, oh, now I can't read, from Acts 2:8. And how hear we every man in our own tongue, wherein we were born? Assembly. Before each linked hymn of words is numbered and pared down to simple light, there lies another tongue, one sung in the dark recesses of the machine, one folded into a series of small commands to add, move, or shift one bit at a time until there is a call to jump, or the word itself becomes too much to hold in the unseen registers, the tall stacks of memory where all we've lost is forever being reborn. Thread-worn and hazy, every void is a symbol, a mnemonic, an address, a gesture towards home. What comes of all this breaking down? I do not know, but feel its heat with my ear against its plastic skin, the rugged start and hum of a hidden brain within this darkened frame, trying to make sense of a story it has already forgotten, trying to recall what little remains. So that's Assembly. So I think a number of things. A lot of these, like, programming language poems are chock full of wordplay in the sense that they invoke and use a lot of the terms associated with that concept. And this one's definitely no different from the others. To add, move, shift, these are all like low-level assembly code commands that you work with. Like, basically almost everything boils down to an add, move, or a shift in assembly. And then there's also this reference to tall stacks of memory. That is basically, it is a stack. And memory here operates both in terms of the registers used to store and retrieve information in the shorts or at the machine level, as well as our own memory. Yeah, so there's a lot of other things that kind of refer back to different ways that we, how coding and assembly works and how pointers work and things like that. But, like, beyond all the wordplay, it's a poem about, like, how we come together, how we, this is the work of building things out of seemingly nothing, out of just language. We're creating language and logic. We're creating something. And the quote at the beginning from the New Testament, that's a quote from the section of Acts that talks about the Pentecost, the coming together of all the early Christians, or all the believers came together, and they had this miraculous assembly in which they all started speaking in foreign tongues, so that even though they were from many countries, they suddenly all understood each other. And in a way, that's kind of how assembly works in programming. It's like, it's true, each architecture, machine architecture, has its own flavor of assembly, but on some level, really, it's like all these complicated or all these more sophisticated languages all get reduced down to a universal language or a seemingly universal language of assembly. Okay, so that's kind of behind the poem there. Yeah, so I have a suspicion that we're probably going to be not have a whole lot of options tonight, but we will try. Let's see here. Who do we have left? So you're saying Twitch or Slid is up. I see Slid. Zisto. Nebs. Let's see. Kirk Steven. I don't know Kirk Steven. I think we've visited Nebs before. Let's go visit Nebs again then. Okay, so we'll go support Nebs. Who is what? Pulling torches, I think. Okay, so let's go visit newer streamer, Nebs, and we will hang out for a little bit there. I'm going to probably pack it in because we're already like an hour past when I usually wrap up, but we started a little bit late tonight, so it's okay. So we're going to head over there. Thank you all for hanging out. Lovely to get to know some of you who we haven't seen for a while, and also to just have some great conversations. Thank you, M Squared. Thank you, Roller. Thank you, Aaron. And thank you, everyone else who's been lurking in the background. So we'll see you soon. I'll be back on tomorrow night, and we'll continue. Now that we have matches, we can press on and hopefully recover our condition and then rebuild from there.